Ueshiba became part of the inner group of Reverend Deguchi and served as his bodyguard. Among Onisaburo's grandiose visions, Ueshiba became part of the utopian colony in Mongolia and served as his bodyguard. Religions. Among Onisaburo's grandiose visions associates was the establishment of a utopian colony in Mongolia in February 1924. The world's religions. Onisaburo and a party of close associates, including Morihei, left secretly for the continent in February 1924. Deguchi's group became embroiled in local politics and obtained the backing of a prominent rebel leader. Their plans were, however, thwarted. Deguchi's group became embroiled in local politics were captured by government of a prominent rebel leader. The Japanese plans were, however, thwarted and sentenced to death. Deguchi, Ueshiba, only through the intervention at the last moment of the local Japanese authorities were they saved. The Japanese utopians were imprisoned and sentenced to death. Only through the intervention at the last moment of the local Japanese consul were they saved. This close brush with death tested Morihei's courage to the limit and caused him to enter into a period of deep self-examination. This close brush with death tested Morihei's courage to the limit. Following the harrowing experience in a period of deep self-examination, Ueshiba resumed martial arts instruction in Ayabe and other locations in the Kansai area. Following the harrowing martial artist gradually spread, Ueshiba resumed martial arts instruction in Ayabe and other locations in the Kansai area on behalf of Japan's military and martial artist gradually spread, and the founder was eventually invited to Tokyo to give demonstrations and seminars on behalf of Japan's military and political elite. Among his most ardent supporters was Admiral Isamu Takeshita, a retired officer with a distinguished career in the Foreign Service. Also among his martial arts enthusiasts, Takeshita was instrumental in having Ueshiba relocate to Tokyo with a distinguished career in the Foreign Service. Also a martial arts enthusiast, Takeshita was instrumental in having Ueshiba relocate to Tokyo in 1927. Ueshiba had a visit from the famous Jigoro Kano, founder of judo, who was highly impressed with his unusual and graceful techniques. In 1930, Ueshiba had a visit from the famous Jigoro to study under Ueshiba, founder of judo, who was highly impressed with his unusual and graceful techniques. After teaching in various locations in Tokyo with the support of a number of wealthy and influential patrons, Ueshiba finally settled permanently at a new location. After teaching in various locations in Tokyo with the support of a number of wealthy and influential patrons, in April 1931, Ueshiba finally settled permanently at a new location gradually evolving away from the more jujitsu-like Daito Shinjuku he had learned in April 1931 towards what came to be called his martial art was gradually evolving away from the more jujitsu-like Daito techniques. It is in this period of Morihei Ueshiba's life what came to be called his techniques are the most clearly documented. This is largely due to the survival of a series of more than 1,000 Morihei Ueshiba's life, which preserves for posterity his dynamic Aikibudo. This is largely due to the survival of a series of more than 1,000 technical photos, which preserve for posterity his dynamic Aikibudo. Although Ueshiba had already begun to transform the techniques of Daito Ryu according to his own vision, these photos provide conclusive evidence of the continuing influence of transform the techniques of Daito Ryu according to his own vision. The complex photos provide conclusive evidence shown in these photos are unmistakably from the Daito Ryu early Aikido. The complex joint blocks and classic techniques shown in these photos are unmistakably from the Daito Ryu technical repertoire.